You know those bad names you call yourself, the names that other people called you or gave you? Let me help you let go of those. I've got a ritual that actually helps, and it comes from this really fascinating idea. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. Yeah, we all have those names. The ones that somebody called us when we were a kid. A pastor said to us, a parent, an ex called you something, and sometimes called you that over and over again, and for whatever reason it sunk down deep and it grew roots inside of you, and you call yourself that now. You think of yourself like that now, and it's not okay. It's not helpful. It's not healthy. And let me tell you the interesting idea. So in the book of Genesis in the Bible, and don't get me wrong, it's not a science book. Don't ever look at it for science, but it has this sort of mystical understanding of the beginning of humanity. It says that when God created humans in God's own image. And at that point, the idea of God's image is a good thing. It's a loving thing. And it says that, like, basically at the center of humanity, at the center of every person is something good, right? It's the image of God. Theologians will call humans the image bearers of God. And that's the really interesting thing. And so when you do bad things, and you might think bad things about yourself, what you're doing is you're sort of covering over the true part of who you are, the good part of who you are, the core part, the truest thing about you. And that's the key. So those bad names, idiot, pervert, bitch, whatever it is, those bad names are not who you actually are. One rabbi said that really the whole of the spiritual life is uncovering the image of God, uncovering the true goodness that is within you. And you have to start by letting go of these names. Okay, so here's the ritual. Take out a piece of paper, a pencil, and write down all the names. All the bad names that people have called you, all the labels that people have given you, all the names that you repeat to yourself over and over again. Just write them all down. And look, you need to take care of yourself, and it might take you a couple of tries to get it all down. You might need to take breaks. That's okay. Just write them all down, and then do one of two things with them. Either go through and cross them out and write next to them the true thing, right? Instead of idiot, you can scratch it out and write intelligent, and you go through each name, cross it out, write the true name, the true piece of your identity, the good thing that you actually are next to it. Or maybe get yourself a metal bowl, a pot or something, a candle, roll up that piece of paper, wad it up, light it on a fire, drop it into the bowl or the pot or whatever, and watch the names burn. And as they burn, just claim, right? Over and over again, I'm letting go of these. These are burning away from my identity. Is it magic? Are they going to be gone tomorrow? Are you never going to think of yourself that way again? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. That's not how the brain works. You might have to do it again and again and again. But I can tell you from my own practice, every time I do that, it really helps. It really alters the way I'm thinking about myself, the way I'm perceiving myself. And then when I call myself one of those names, or when somebody else calls me one of those names again, all of a sudden I kind of remember, oh yeah, I remember the burning. I actually remember seeing the paper burning in the pot. And I'm like, oh no, that's not me. And then eventually it fades, and I've got to write them again, and I've got to let go of them again. But it helps. I hope it helps you.